Okay, here's the next one. Tom, the Aspinal fight. What did you think
Aspinall, yeah.
versus Tiberia?
I had a friend of mine ask me, he goes, "Hey, who do you think's going to win the fights?" And I looked at the lineups and I said, "Shit." I said, man, I can tell you this. Only guys I would put money on the main card, the main card. I said, LaRon Murphy, I think he's going to win, and I think Aspinall. That's it. I can't predict any of the other guys. I'm not even going to try because if you're talking about someone's going to bet money, I'm like, ah. And I just kind of felt that Tom was going to show everybody what I had said before. I had made an interview regarding how good I believe he is, and I believe he's the next big thing. And I said that maybe John Jones, not just yet, but John Jones, who knows how long he'll be around. But I think Aspinall is the next big thing. So maybe John Jones after Miocic, if he is successful, which I'm thinking he will be, and that's a lot due to Miocic's time stamp.
Ring
He's
rust.
older, ring rust time stamp, and I'm thinking that he's going to be successful, but I could be wrong because Miocic is one of the greats.
He can get
Uh,
fired up. He can get
yeah,
motivated, man.
and then I figured that maybe after that, John Jones go after Sergey, my old boy, because Sergey used to train with us. I figured he'd go after Sergey. And the thing with Sergey's very powerful. He'd knock anybody out. So you got a dangerous guy, but then you got the next level of danger, which is Tom, which is dangerous striker, dangerous kicker, dangerous on the ground, just a big, heavy set individual that can put you out in so many different ways. So Tom is the real deal. I think that we'll see him be champ within 2 or 3 fights. I think he's going to be the champ.
Well, word's kind of out, and you were kind of hinting towards it that he spars with Tyson Fury because he mentioned in his post-fight press conference that the Furies help him with his boxing. So obviously, since they're hanging around, why not, right?
He's been known to be able to box with all those guys. So look, you're not look. This is the thing people need to understand. If someone's saying like you alluded to, he's sparring Tyson Fury. If you're actually sparring Tyson Fury, listen, Tyson Fury is not going to get in the ring with anybody that's not worth his time. He's not going to do it. They're not going to do it. Just like I was telling people regarding Andre Ward when he gets in the ring with uh, uh, Nick and Nate Diaz, right?
Yeah.
Nate Diaz, they've been getting in the ring with him for many years, and listen, Andre Ward was one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. Never lost in the Olympics. Perfect amateur record, perfect professional record. Beat the greats. Uh, he's using Nate and Nick Diaz for boxing sparring. You think that Andre Ward, who is one of the greatest of all time, undefeated in both amateur and professional, probably the first one ever to have done that. Do you think he's going to waste his time, helping Nate and Nick if they're not valuable to him? He's not. Nobody is. When I was a champion, you think I'm going to waste my time sparring with guys that aren't going to help me?
Yeah. You're not going to go beat up a bunch of white belts. You're not
No,
going
I'm
to
not
beat
gonna.
up some white
No,
belts.
no,
Come here. I know you never sparred before. I need to feel good about myself.
no. You're going to spar people that give you quality, give you value back. If you don't get quality and value back, then there's got to be something. Like maybe I work my defense and I'll grab a beginner, But come on, there's only so much you can do. Bring in a beginner every time because after a while you go, nah. But see, so what I know, from what I hear, Tom spars top level boxers, and his mother, I believe, or his family, somewhere in his family, there's boxing. But
I think that
but
was Bo
you,
Nickel. Bo Nickel had a
no,
boxer
Bo
in his family.
Nichols' mother, no, Sam Aspinall, same thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What a
similar. I think
coincidence.
similar.
What a
Yeah,
coincidence.
but he can box. And listen, if you don't realize that Tom can box, then you don't know what you're watching when you watch him throw that straight right down the middle. That was a picture perfect straight right hand.
That was beautiful. That was
That
beautiful.
guy
I
can
was
that
watching.
guy can box. He can box, and you can't tell me he doesn't have the submission game down because he does. I think
He
of all
was
the
light on
guys.
his feet. He was light on his feet, flowing, just flowing with it, feeling it. And I'm like, look at that guy just gliding around the ring, not looking
Yeah, look,
heavy as the heavyweight looks typically.
look what he did to the 6'7". What's the guy from Russia? What's his name? Uh, shit. Never
it'll
mind. I
it'll come to
forgot the
you.
name.
Somebody in
But
the questions answer the question for us.
well,
We're here to cover.
basically it shows in the previews. He's showing him, submitting him, and that's Tom Aspinall is no joke. I think personally speaking, after Sergey, which is where I believe John Jones is probably going to go after Miocic, but then who knows? The problem,
Here's the answer, Coach.
honestly,
Volkov.
Volkov. That's it, Volkov. The problem
Thanks.
is
Thanks, Al.
how long does Jones want to stay as a heavyweight or as a MMA fighter? That's the question, because if John Jones stays, then I'm not so sure, just who I'm going to pick to dethrone him, because I don't know if there is. I just don't. But if anybody has the best chance of dethroning John Jones, is Tom Aspinall.